Oh, what would you guys do to balance Super Smash Bros. Wii U/3DS, and what would be the characters you would primarily want to focus on balancing? What is up, guys? Boy, thatblackcamper, and I'm back on the mic bringing my talk among Smash Brothers. And today I briefly want to discuss balance. Now, of course, as you may or may not know, I'm pretty sure everyone should know at this point, Meta Knight did get announced for Super Smash Bros. 4. There was no doubt in my mind, one of my favorite characters of all time wasn't gonna return, but still, people were some people were happy, you know. I don't really want any character to get cut, and some people were really concerned with Meta Knight's inclusion, saying that I hope he's broke. Some people said I hope he's more broken than he's before, and some people are saying I hope he's not as broken. And I briefly just want to discuss Meta Knight for a second, or discuss balance more or less. Now, when it comes to Smash Brothers or games that have typical indestructible environments or stage hazards and stuff like that, balance never does bother me like it, you know, when I'm playing with someone who typically uses the best character in the game, I'm somewhat like, you know what, let's not go Battlefield, let's not go Final Destination, let's go to a stage that's constantly moving. Let's go to a stage that has projectiles. You know, multiple stages of which the environment can actually aid the play. Now, that's when I'm not playing seriously. Now just because I have a character like Meta Knight going up against my cousin's Falcon, even though Falcon technically is a counter to Meta Knight somewhat, he probably isn't like he used to be, but at that time he was. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna win the game. If it's just because I have Meta Knight, that doesn't mean anything. Some people, you know, get mad if you're using the best character in the game. Some people don't even know they're using the best character. When Smash Bros. First came out, I got a lot of slack because when Brawl first came out anyway, I got a lot of slack because a lot of people didn't like me because I was like, I main Meta Knight, and they're like, oh, he's top tier. And this was before I even knew what a tier list. Well, I always knew what a tier list was, but I never looked into it with Smash Brothers. But people were like downplaying me and stuff like that. I mean, I was losing to one of these guys, Fox, one of these dudes who used Fox. His name was Cooper. He's one of my old friends. He sadly doesn't have a YouTube channel anymore. But when the game first came out, he was beating me with Pikachu and beating me with Fox, and I was using Meta Knight. So maybe just because I didn't know a tier list, by the way, but maybe just because of the simple fact that I didn't know much about the character. I just like playing with him at a particular time. I just get my butt kicked with Diddy Kong 24/7. But a lot of people, even in my comment section, sometimes would just downplay me because they're like, "Oh, you made Meta Knight and blah blah." I really can care less about what comments say. But Meta Knight already has been technically balanced as it is already because his straddle loop can no longer glide. Which I'm curious. I want to see how that's exactly gonna function. That really has me intrigued. But balancing games, man, in Smash Bros, I never really found it to be unfair. A little bit like maybe Meta Knight's Tornado was cheaper or something. That's like the only time I ever could say we need to balance this out a little bit. But what do you guys think about balance? What character would you balance? Later, guys, God bless, peace. Won't you have a wonderful day? Later, the Banana Nation.